Hey YouTube, this is ttollgirl Tracy, and coming to you with my week 10 update. Numbers first. My highest weight was 376 pounds. On April the 9th, I got sleeved, and now my current weight is 313 pounds. I had a 3-pound weight loss this week. Yay! For the 3 pounds. So that's giving me a total weight loss of 63 pounds. My notes are right here, so I'm gonna be glancing a lot. So I'm excited about that. Real excited. My exercise has been good. Last week I started with the stationary bike, and also I started doing some leg lifts on one of the universal machines, and that's really been helping me out this week. And then on last week I only did 10 minutes on the bike, but I have to start slow because of my hip. But this week I will be adding 2 minutes to my 10 minutes, and I will be adding one more rep of 5 to my leg lifts. And I'll also be working another machine that my chiropractor therapist gave me to do. So those things are really working out well. And I'm also doing my water aerobics and really working in the water. So I contribute all of that in the 3 pounds to that, plus my eating. Been sticking to my protein, high protein, very little carbs. Did I cheat? Yeah, I've had some chips, and I've had some, yeah, just some chips. I've had the small bags though. I've been doing those, and doing it in moderation. And even the small bags, I'm doing half a bag when I want it, and it's just like once a week that I've had those things. So that's been great, and it's really been helping me out. My NSVs for this week, I have 2 to report. I know last week I told you about my bras, and this week, me and close yours again. Same thing though. When I started out with my 44 double D, I could only go to the first snap in the back, but now I'm all the way to the end of that snap. So I'm rapidly moving through my clothing. And my second was, normally when I go to get my pedicures, when I used to go get my pedicures, I would have to really struggle sitting in the seat, get my feet up, and all of that other kind of stuff. Now I have just so much room to move around in the seats, feet up, without a problem. And that was such an accomplishment to me. I really don't think people really realize what you go through when you are obese. A lot of the things that you have to think about doing before you do them, because sometimes it's just such a constraint and problem. Can I fit in the seat? Will I fit in the seat? And now to just go to things with ease. My mother and I went to my niece's dance recital, and I remember last year we were having to sit every other seat just so that I could have room to bust out of the seat that I was sitting in. But this year I sat down with ease, and there was like 3 of us sitting right next to each other, and we had room. So that's an NSB for me too. Those things are just so exciting for me when I can just sit down and even get on the stationary bike that only goes up to 350 pounds that you type in as you're riding the bike. Now I can type in my 300, and well, I was doing 16, but now 13 pounds with ease, no problem, because the machine will register it. It's so embarrassing. It really is embarrassing to even be saying this, and you don't share it with people. And so I think that's where the mental part kind of kicks in, to where you just kind of just start losing the will to do things, because you don't have the opportunity to do what you used to do, because it's a restriction. I think one of my most embarrassing moments dealing with my weight was when I first had my issue with my hip, and I went to the first doctor, and they had to call around the city of Dallas and the surrounding areas to see where they could send me to do an MRI that would hold me over 350 pounds. That was just so embarrassing to me because I had to stay in the doctor's office for like an hour, and everywhere they called, they were like, "Nope, we only go up to 300. Nope, we only go up to 320." It was never anything over three, and so I had to drive a little ways to get to where I needed to go. So I just say I'm thankful for the sleep. Lord, I wish I would have done it a long time ago. Haven't had any issues or problems with it. I have to realize I'm still working on my mindset because I still want to fix big, and but I have to think small and be okay with the small, because sometimes I still find myself wanting to take that last bite, or oh, this is so good, I just don't want my stomach to or my hiccup to come before I can get this other bite in. So, and I have to just keep just pumping myself up and mentally talk to myself about, Tracy, it's change. You gotta change. You have to change. So I'm changing. Um, I yesterday we went to a little barbecue that my husband's best friend did for Father's Day, and he had wings, some little drumette wings, and I got one, not two or not three. I got one because I knew I was gonna get full quick. And so I got one, and I got a little tiny piece of link, and they were like, "Is that all you're gonna?" I said, "That's all I can handle, and that's all I want. I just want to taste it." And I did that, and it worked for me. So that was one thing. So I just have to keep getting more and more and more and more. And I think I know then that will truly help me with my mindset change, because we have to change our mind if we are going to conquer this obesity demon. That's what it is. It's a demon. It's an addiction. I am addicted to food. I love food. Food is good to me. I can cook it, and I love to cook. But I have to learn how to be satisfied with just a little, and just the taste. My aha moment was last week when I was in water aerobics, and we were working out, and we were working hard. And this young lady that we have, I think Connie had talked about her, but she's military, and she's really hard on you in the water. And I was working hard, and I was working hard, and I was saying to myself, I almost stopped and like, wow, I'm going to have to keep this up. Not just for now, the honeymoon period, but I'm going to have to keep this up in order to be successful at this weight loss. Whether I'm losing 0.2 pounds or whether I'm losing 3 pounds, 5 or 10, I got to keep this up. It can't be a temporary thing. So I say to myself, and I say to you all who have recently had your surgeries, and congratulations, Nikki, on your surgery. And for you all who are even about to have your surgeries, go into this with a different mindset. Start changing your mind now, because it will not change. None of this will change unless you make the change. It's only temporary. I don't want to be one of those people. Everybody keeps telling me that it's going to get better. You're going to be able to eat more. I don't want to be able to eat more. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't want to be able to eat more. I don't want to go from one rib, now I can take 3 ribs. Or I can take 1 bite now, and later on, next year this time I'll be eating 5 bites. That's what people telling me. I don't want to know that part of it, because I don't want to be able to do that part of it. I like waking up in the morning, looking at my closet, picking out whatever it is in there that I have that I can put on, not wondering, oh, I'm going to have to take this off and having a big style show before I go somewhere because it doesn't fit. So I don't want to be the old Tracy. No, I don't. I don't want to be. I don't want to be able to eat more next year. I don't. I want to put the skinny girl mindset in my mind, and I'm going to purchase that book. There's a book about I think it's called Skinny Girl or The Skinny Life or something like that. But I have it, and I'm going to get it, and I want to read that and just really, really, really put that in my spirit, because I have to change who I was so that I won't have to go back to who I used to be. I want to be a new me in everything that I do. I'm happy. I am happy. Regardless if I'm having problems limping with my hip or whatever, I'm happy because I have energy. I can sit anywhere. I can go anywhere without any reservations. And I'm still just 313 pounds. And I still got a ways to go. And so God, my God, what's going to happen when I can even do more than what I'm doing now? So I say again, let's do this thing to be a change and be change agents for one another and encourage others. And as we do that, remember to create your own journey. Your journey may not be my journey. My journey won't be yours. If I lose 3 pounds this week, doesn't mean that you did wrong. If you didn't, you have to be satisfied and happy with your own journey. So I hope I've said something that motivates, that has motivated somebody, or that someone who's new to this. I hope this helps you. And have a nice day, YouTube. Peace and love.